Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of the Banner Saga 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today. As we continue through the darkness, something just happened, you see him, says Volka. Bolverk stands motionless far up the hill, clearly watching the caravan. Now I know how it feels for all those poor bastards who saw us coming. Hard to know what he's thinking at this point, says Ollie, expecting us to do what he'd do, or the opposite, or expecting what we'd expect him to. Spar pipes up. Know what I do? Cook some food. Sleep. Bet he won't see that coming. Ollie scoffs. You're just tired of walking, old man, says Ollie. Volka blinks. Spar might be right. We'll make it look suspicious enough to throw him off. And everyone rests before Ridgehorn. Our morale is good, I think. Not amazing, but still good. No lookout? You ask as they prepare the campfire. Volka shakes her head. That's what makes it look like a trick. But do whatever you like. I won't stop you. Well, she knows best. I've seen that time and again. Settle in with the rest of the ravens and sleep. Stop the ravens from setting. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. You put your trust in Volka's hands and lay on the hard ground. Time passes slowly. Soft crunching catches your attention. You swear under your breath, grabbing for your axe, but your hand finds empty air. In a panic, you jump to your feet and scan the ground. No axe. The crunching gets louder, turns into thumping. Tree branches abandon cradled bundles of snow. Like a bloom... No, not a bloom. Like a blood moon. Bellower. Oh, it's a dream. I kind of figured when there was no axe there. Bellower suddenly storms out of the darkness in gleaming red armor. There is your missing axe, jutting from a bleeding bundle in his arms. Oh, the bundle there might be a person. The ground shakes from his roar. Poor sleep, Ivor? Alfrun asks. She crouches over the fire, her strange shape fluttering in the firelight. The campsite is still, aside from the gentle crackle of firewood. I suppose we're gonna have a conversation. Just dreams, says Ivor. Some people think dreams are omens, says Alfrun. Those people are idiots, but they can certainly be a fine distraction from our troubles. Not my sort of distraction. I'm sorry if I dredged up old memories back at the Godstone, so to speak. There's more to... Oh, by the way, yes, somebody said in the comments what dredge means, and that's exactly what it means. It's to bring up, you know, it's to sort of dig up things. There's more to that story, she says. Would you like me to tell you? Yeah, I think you should. You've heard one half already. How the Valka came forth during the Second Great War, with fire and fury, to push the sculptures to extinction. She gestures theatrically. The sculptures... Yeah, so I've heard. Perception. I don't know who the sculptures are. Anyway, perception, she says, paint themselves the heroes. What the Valka really did was make their foes a promise. Abandon the war, and they'd share secret knowledge. The Valka taught them to write, they taught the stone singers to weave, and for the first time the sculptors learned how to make more sculptures, to thrive. They kept their end of the bargain and remained hidden, at least until recently. How do you know this? They have their own history and carvings. I've read it on great black stones in their dark home, as their trusted guest. What I don't understand is why you trust these Valka. You stare into the fire and it shows you old shapes. When you speak, it's almost as if to yourself. When I killed Reyes, when I returned to my kind with her head. Ingvar, they chanted. None had slain asunder before. They wanted to make me the king's Skender. I couldn't. They haunted me, Bellower and Reyes, and that damn child. Every night like tonight. Maybe it sounds like nothing to have bad dreams, but it rubs you raw. It gets in your bones. So I left to Varl. I found a small town of men where nobody knew who I was. Nobody called me Ingvar. Ivor never had dreams like that in Skogan. So that's why you agreed to come with Juno and Eyvind? The truth is, Juno didn't ask me to join them. I asked her. The flames continue to dance hypnotically. On that bridge in Einartoft, I stood before Bellower. I could have moved. But my shield held my but I just held my shield and waited for the end. What's that, Ivor? The name snaps you out of your trance. Oh, I don't know. I don't get what she was asking there. The name snaps you out of your trance. You stand and stretch your legs. Your axe is where you left it, and the ravens are beginning to stir in their tents. It's nothing. So the game just dropped us a very important answer to a very important question. The ravens, I believe, someone, Rogvar, I don't remember his name actually, the guy with the horns, the guy that's pursuing Juno and her group, that guy knows, I think, he knew what the Weavers did. I think that's what the game just told us, is that the dredge were not created actually. They were saved. Somehow? Yeah, but it's like, it's a huge answer. And it's just dropped on us out of nowhere. And I'm not really sure if I can connect it to a question. I remember asking that question. But anyway, let's talk to, what's his name? Bercy, that's one. He tosses in his sleep until he finally huffs and gives up. He sees you're also awake and comes to sit nearby. Trouble? Asks Ivor. I don't know how these damn ravens do it. I can't just pass out at a moment's notice, says Bercy. Are you not one of the ravens? I can see how you might get that impression. I joined Bulwark at, yeah, that's the name right there, at Borsgard because the Valka asked me to. And when that went wrong, I got roped into this like everyone else. Bercy wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. Juno and Ivan asked for you personally. Now let's not turn this into something bigger than it is. I do work for money. The Menders pay well. I've got some history with them. That's it. Alfrun had something interesting to say about that. She said you tried to kill her, says Ivor, when she was training to be a Mender. Gods, did I? I've tried to kill so many Menders. It came out wrong. The Valka have a pretty rigorous final test for new candidates. It involves some stabbing and some shouting, you know, to make sure the Menders can do what they need to do under stress and pain. So they get some scary-looking Varl, me, to play the kidnapping brigand and rough him up. They don't all make it back. Still feel bad for the one poor kid, can't remember his name. Some backwoods farm boy, not too bright. I thought for sure he had no chance. He almost made it. Almost. But anyway, Alfrun was one of those kids. I've been doing this longer than I thought. Hopefully she doesn't hold a grudge. He wears, again, another frown. So you work for yourself? I never could get into that. Our bones, the hills, stuff like the rest of you. Why should I care about the dredge? We're dying in battle. I'd rather have the means to do what I want. Live comfortably, eat well. Turns out there's a lot of men out there thrilled to hire a Varl for some blood work, so I thought I'd do that for a little while. Now it's a lifetime later, and I never got rich from it. Spent my whole life chasing work while others profited. One time I traveled with a prince and his tax collector. Thought that was going to be my big payday. People just handed their money over, piled it right into a huge cart because we told them they had to. Practically robbery, he says. Eventually the cart fell over a cliff and exploded into a shower of gold coins. Never to be seen again. I've never shed a tear over killing a man, but that, I cried like a lost baby bird. We actually had this situation very early in the second game. And I saved someone because of it, and I'm pretty sure it was the redhead that redhead Varl that we have with us, or should still have with us anyway. I don't remember his name. It happened pretty damn close to this very spot. Now that I think about it, I can't live this darkness though. It's probably all twisted up and dark as dog turds now anyway. Maybe there's a moral there. I'm not digging for it. So what do you think about this job? You mean the Valka? If you mean the Valka, you'd be a fool to trust them. I've done some questionable stuff on their behalf, let me tell you. And if you mean saving the world, I couldn't care less. What has the world ever done for me? These days, I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. There's still the tiniest sparkle of hope that I might profit from this somehow. Well, pretty bleak way to live. Nothing left to lose. Nothing but sleep, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna sit quietly until the others wake up. You keep the rest of your thoughts to yourself. It'd be an awkward silence if you weren't both Varl. It looks like it's time to get going. You know, Ivor, you can tell he's debating whether to get something off his chest. When I worked for the Valka, One of the jobs they paid me to do was to find you. You'd gone into hiding, and they wanted to know where. Do I dare ask why? And the truth is, I don't know why. I don't ask questions. I never found you. I have a feeling if I had, things would have ended up differently between us. So I'm glad I never sniffed around any small towns, like Skogar, for example. Morale has improved. Nice. Mercy leaves with a pat on the shoulder, and you realize you'd never mentioned Skogar to him. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. And again, just raw and dry. So, yeah, it's just delivered so fast. So, yeah, he knows he found us. He just didn't care for it. It is interesting because you don't really know if he didn't have the guts to fight us then, or fight Ivor anyway, not us. Or if he chose not to do it. So we might rest, we might not. I want to see how we are doing. So everyone is really injured. Yeah, it's Sigbjorn. Is the one that could have died. Everyone is really injured, everything is really terrible, and we have some level ups ready to go. I kind of want Juno to level up, she's good to go. Ivan... Juno, what do you do? She has Confused, which is awesome, and she has Weaved Energy, which is pretty good. And Juno's connection to the Thread of Light is uniquely strong, that's the... Yeah, she's not... I don't know, I want these. Oh no! That's not good. That's terrible. Why would I want that on her? Who chose this? I chose this. This is terrible. But this wasn't in the first game. This wasn't the first game. I'm pretty sure. Because level 8s, they were not below level 8. It's bad because what I want is for this to regen. So that means that she is good as she is. There's no reason for me to mess with her too much for right now. So yeah, we need to sleep a little bit. We need to sleep a little bit. I'll sleep once. That's gonna improve our morale as well. Let's rest. We don't really have food, so there's no reason not to sleep. I mean, there is plenty of reason not to sleep. I might sleep again, although that's really dangerous. I want Folka back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Promote. All the promotions. What do we have? Oh yeah. For sure. So Folka is amazing. She's awesome. I'll just bring her up 2 points. And maybe critical per adjacent enemy. Get her like that. And she can go again? Holy crap. Yeah, go. Get her to level 14. So she now is awesome. And I can use this thing, which is also pretty good. So that is gonna go, let's see. When hit by an adjacent enemy, counterattack for 1 armor damage. Does 30% divert armor. That's probably 30% chance to divert armor attack. Unless it's always divert 30% of armor attacks, which is interesting. Or armor damage, rather. And I got hiccups, I'm sorry. I just drank like a liter of soda. Or whatever. Break damage is nice. Extra break damage. The minus movement is nasty. But I like that. So she has plenty of break damage. She has avoid armor attacks. And I think... excuse me. I think... Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to have her resist armor attacks, because she's just so awesome anyway. So I'll go up on those. I probably will need some of this anyways, if she's limited in movement, because that's -2, so she's gonna use these a little bit more. And also these would be nice, could get those up a little bit. Bonus for critical chance, not really that big of a deal. Bonus hit damage, I mean, it is important, but I would like some of that. So that's Folka right there, and we used up everything. So I'm gonna rest again. This might be terrible, but I really don't see the reason not to. And I would guess that resting twice here wouldn't be the end of the world. And I'm also betting that we are gonna have another day where we don't do anything, because this day is almost done. So let's leave. And also 2 days of resting without a lookout. It's sort of, yeah. We're close. I can see the tower just over this ridge. Morale has declined. That's all good. Yeah, that means Bulwark's close too. Oh boy. Oh, okay, okay, get me another day. We're not gonna get another day. No. Bulwark is waiting ahead, Juno says, and the caravan slows. Oh yeah, of course, we're in Juno's. I said, I was talking before as if we weren't with Juno. He's patient with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. I will lead Bulwark away, Juno says. Eyvind looks blankly into the distance as though he already knew what was coming, but Juno continues. The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn. She doesn't die. How are we going to deal with Bulwark? I'm gonna ask. He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed, and will believe he's pursuing us past Ridgehorn. I will return one way or another. Folka steps forward. I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bulwark on your own. We split the caravan. She volunteers herself. Ollie and Spar, who give each other dubious looks. Folka adds, I don't take orders, remember? Yeah, I remember. Folka hasn't been wrong about Bulwark yet, you say, suddenly feeling Juno's gaze weigh heavily, then lift. As you say, she replies. Prepare quickly, she tells Folka. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Eyvind carrying the light. Fresh footfalls trail off into the snow, following Juno's diversion. The way appears clear. So I like that because I just leveled Folka to almost maximum level, and she's ready for battle. Oh, that's so great. That is fantastic. And now we're doing it.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
How far indeed. So this is our team. We have 3 Varl. Okay, so we have basically the main team, except Ridgehorn just brings back some memories, says Barcy. None of them good. I don't remember Ridgehorn. We have been here in the previous game, but I don't remember it. Yeah, so this is the team that we're taking without Juno. Oh, there's red lights. There are red lights. Eyvind curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. Eyvind exclaims, there should be a doorway leading to... Now give me some time, he says, running off towards the base of the tower. You can see him waving his Valka staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. Little help, shouts Valgarl, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bulwark is nowhere in sight, which is good, but his warped allies didn't miss you sleeping over the bridge. Okay, so we got a little bit of a battle. It's fine. And of course they took some items, which is totally fine as well. We got Sigbjorn over here. Now Sigbjorn, what do you do? What is your amazingness? You have a little bit less aggro. Okay. And then you have some pretty good things. Is he a tanker? Or a tank, not a tanker. Is that plus... Nah, he's not good for a fight. I'm not gonna take him. It's not that I have many people who are good for a fight. I really don't. Oh my god. Oh, let's hope that things go well, cause oh boy. Okay, so knockback on strength and extra strength, that's nice. So I have Ivor, who is amazing. Nice. Let's see, we have the Apostate, who is pretty good. If I have him right at the front, I want that just to give strength to everyone. Then we have Valgar over here. He can get a lot of break-in, and he also has extra strength, which is nice. I might not go with that. You are more for the strength. Let's also make sure that everyone... that everyone has their stats. Yeah, okay. So Mogan, you're gonna get this. It's not amazing, but such is the way of things. Now, you... Dang it, who chose this? I'm an idiot. Let's see... Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. He has level ups for days right there. But we can't do anything about that. And I got you that already. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're ready for battle. I'm sure nothing terrible is gonna happen. Why would it happen? We don't have a mender now. It's fine. It's all good. What? It's fine. It's not. This is a terrible encounter. Oh no. Oh, yeah, I don't need to hold that. Oh, balls. Seriously, this is really dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna keep you. This is just really dangerous. He's not strong enough for this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's enough for her. And then what do you have? Big sticker. He's got some nice stuff. And then I keep you at the back because it doesn't matter. And then we have our... They have stone wall. Actually, stone wall can be pretty good. I'm gonna get bloody flail. This can work. We can do this. Right? We got 1 willpower. Yeah. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna lower the volume though, a little bit. Oh, not so much. There we go. Okay. Well, there's no real option here. I mean, I could do the rupture. We're talking about none. So there's really no option here. It's just umbrage, which is an improvement. Oh boy. Okay, they don't have slingers, so that's nice. That guy needs to go. This is devastating. I could go up there and get a break immediately. 1, 2. Yeah, I did the calculations correctly. I could go up there and do that immediately, and I think that's a good idea. So he's going next. It is a curious thing. I don't like this because I'm relying on Ivor actually surviving or resisting the hits, and of course using extra things. Oh, okay. So that guy doesn't have a ranged attack because he has an ability where it's just really nasty. Let's see. You're a breaker. Do you attack on range? No. You're a shield bearer. So what can you? You can rest, which is nice. Yeah, let's go with that. And now we got Mogun, and he's got some nice abilities, especially on that guy, which I do want to do some bloody flail, basically. It's not amazing. It's gonna cost... Yeah, it works though. Not a run through, not a run through. Okay. That's reasonable. God dang it. Okay, so we have some attack right here. It's not a great attack. We do have some exertion right there. The problem is, of course, these guys. Let's do this. Huh. So I need 1 more. I'll bring her 1 more. There it is. So that's gonna do just normal strength damage. 5. And it doesn't matter the armor, so I just hope that he can survive that. Oh, resists that. Okay. And everybody getting strength, which is good. Now you have... Oh, that's actually pretty beautiful. Because now I can do the Tempest. And don't kill that. Oh. Oh, no! Well, we're not done yet. No, we're not, Ivor. No, we're not. Oh, come on. He's a gunner.